There's only one thing that could pull me away from all that Southern cooking, that plate of food that I still haven't finished yet. It's this guy right here, Mark Packer.
Can I say one thing?
What?
In my next contract here at the esteemed WBTV, it is going to be in the contract that I have Thelma's every Friday.
Was that not a delicious plate of mashed potatoes?
She's awesome. The food was great, and there's nothing better than a little pork chop for breakfast. God bless the pig and Southern fried football and Southern fried cooking.
Well, God bless college football, because it's been quite the season this year, and there's going to be a huge weekend of games. Clemson, FSU. Let's start with one of the big ones.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not a gambler. I don't bet on games.
Yeah.
But the folks in Vegas, who are normally pretty much spot on, have Clemson as a 12-point favorite. And to me, even as a Clemson alum, the #1 ranked team in the country, that seems like a lot of points to me.
You think that's a wide spread?
I think that's a lot of points. So somebody may go win by 50. You never know how this stuff works on Saturday. But listen, I think Clemson's better than Florida State. I think if both teams play well, Clemson's going to win the game. But 12 points in terms of the spread seems like a lot of points to me.
All right. Implications, though, that it has nationally or in the playoff picture are huge.
No question. Clemson's #1, Florida State's #16. And people lost their minds this week with this college football poll. I told you off the air. I mean, people really lost their minds. I will just remind everyone, a year ago, when the college football playoff poll came out for the first time, Ohio State was ranked 16th. They won the national championship.
Right.
Florida State is ranked 16th this week. I'm just telling you, Florida State even has a shot to be back in the playoffs. They beat Clemson on the road. If they can beat Florida on the road, hey, they're in great shape.
And there are going to be more polls that come out. This is not like the only poll that's going to be out there.
This is the starting point. People have lost their minds. They think this is game, set, match. Listen, the poll is judge and jury, but it's just the starting point for the next 5 or 6 weeks. It's going to be great.
Let's talk about the other big one that'll have national implications. LSU and Alabama. SEC West showdown here. What do you think about this one?
Much like Clemson, Florida State, the folks in Vegas thinks Alabama's a 6-point favorite. That seems like a lot of points to me, too. This is a big weekend for Tigers. I mean, listen, LSU's lost 4 straight to Alabama. Clemson's lost 3 straight to Florida State. They both have something to prove and play for. Clemson, the #1 ranked team as we speak. LSU's #2. Bama's #4. It's a showdown game, but I will remind everybody who are SEC whack jobs. As great
as whack jobs?
Whack jobs. In Georgia, whack jobs. As much as you like to talk about Alabama and LSU, Ole Miss still controls their fate in the SEC West. This is the best time of the year. Like I said, these next 4 or 5 weeks are going to be
this month is going to be huge, how it all plays out. All right, let's talk about some of the other.
You want to talk about Georgia after last week?
Well, okay, let's
your dogs.
Let's bring it up. It was terrible. It was a terrible showing on our part.
Not only was it an awful, lifeless performance by Georgia, there's all kinds of talk about Mark Richt, your buddy, my friend, all that stuff. I wish him the best, but man, Georgia stunk. Let's be honest.
And all of the infighting that's being played out and the dirty laundry being played out on social media, that just can't be good.
It's not pretty. It's not good, and I don't know how it's going to end, but for Georgia fans, they've been expecting to be a factor in this whole SEC East race, and the SEC, even nationally. Not going to happen. Florida's going to the SEC championship game.
All right, let's talk about some other games and move on from Georgia.
Can we talk about how you wore Florida State colors for me today?
I wore Clemson colors earlier in the week.
But I come on Friday. You know, my guys are ranked #1, and you come rolling in here with Florida State colors today.
Wait a minute. This could be like Texas A&M colors or Mississippi
Your
State
lucky
colors.
Thelma was awesome, because otherwise I'd be all over this.
Now, let me tell you the team I feel sorry for this weekend in the ACC. UNC, because they're taking on Duke, who still has to be terribly pissed off.
Wait a minute, can you say that? You could say that on Sirius XM Radio. Can you say that on Bounce?
We could say that on Bounce TV. Duke's got to be hopping mad from that loss against Miami.
I don't know about this hopping mad, but I know one thing. They got hosed Saturday night. I can say that. They got absolutely cheated by the ACC refs. Hey, they got to be excited, though. You know what? They still control their own destiny. They're an 8-point underdog to North Carolina. That seems like a lot of points to me, too.
All right. We'll see how things play out this weekend. We'll be back after this.